I decided to do a few videos, and within these few videos, they're gonna be sporadically within because, at least for me, when I think of two things, I think of three I think of in December. Of course, the first is Christmas. The second, Lethal Weapon, along with Die Hard, but they're both written by Shane Black. The third is James Bond. I always remember, at least with me, James Bond was a Bond film. For me, was always released either November or December, and this is technically a Christmas film. And this was always one of my favorites growing up. This was my introduction to 007 James Bond, which is hilarious because this is the first face I remember. Not Sean Connery's, not Roger Moore's, George Lazenby. Who I'm sorry, Timothy Dalton's my all-time favorite. Lazenby's second, Connery third, Moore fourth. But Moore, Live and Let Die is one of my all-time favorites. There's a whole list that I can do. I really don't like to go 1, 2, 3 because Moore has done some of the best, at least in my opinion, some of the best, along with that, but like not adding this in, but some of the best stunts that people gotta remember in certain movies. Lazenby, there's so much going on. If it is I agree with Hollywood God. The the intimidating performance of Telly Savalas as Blofeld, where it's not just this guy sitting on his ass with holding his cat, which sometimes is pretty cool, but he is doing stuff, and he's doing all he's got. Diana Rigg as Tracy, holy Lord, along with Jane Seymour and Agent Triple X and all, and even Moonraker, like so many of just these stunning faces where there's something with Tracy that I think, at least for the first film, Elizabeth Hurley got a lot of props from, because, and yeah, Eva Green too, but the Tracy is so good. Diana Rigg did such a wonderful job, and I've heard that Lazenby and Rigg hated working with each other, but they pulled it off so well. Again, Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey, like there has been like that, and they pull it off wonderfully. Same thing with Cher, and I believe that was like direct, but still with like the director and the actress, with Cher and Peter Bogdanovich directing. Like there are times when people, they don't work out too good. If it's the actor and an actor, or if it's a director and an actor, this is a perfect example of just them putting their disagreements to the side and do this, and do some of the best romantic scenes, some of the best action scenes, wonderful scenes, sweet scenes. One of the most tragic fucking scenes that makes the Casino Royale, tragic scene, if you know what I mean, makes that look less bad as what you think. And it just ends just like that. And in my opinion, kudos to them for ending it like that. To wait for like 2 years for it to, for everything to come back. And even though the 7-picture deal didn't work, and we got Connery back, but Lazenby didn't deserve the hate. Lazenby didn't deserve for what ended up happening with the poor guy. He was always my favorite Bond, in my opinion. But underrated film, underrated performances, some of the best action, some of the best villains, just a classic.